Hi guys, today we're going to do a simple tutorial. We're going to make this princess out of modeling clay and set her up as a puppet in PuppetMaster to be animated.
You paint your walls different, but with pink.
I love this because it's a good example of making three-dimensional characters. It doesn't all have to be drawings, it can be something 3D. You photograph it and animate it in the app. So here are our materials. Most important is the modeling clay, of course. And we're going to blend to get the colors we want. So purple and yellow are complementary, so they mix and give sort of a light brown that makes a nice skin tone. And then we also mix purple with white to get a lighter shade of purple. And of course, this has been sped up, so you should definitely pause the video and take your time to follow along. So we do a lot of rolling up balls of clay and then shaping them. We'll use this paper clip to make our figure sort of stand up and to help connect the different parts. So we're putting on different pieces, almost like you would put beads onto a thread, you know? Now we're gonna add the hair. So you see everything is about rolling and pinching to give things the shapes that we want. If your clay is too hard, don't worry, you can just sort of warm it between your hands and roll it around. If you keep doing this long enough, it'll soften and be easier to work with. So as you can see, we're just rolling these sort of snaky shapes and then placing them on the head to create this nice hairdo. And we're just going to keep going until the whole head is covered. And it gives a nice, elegant updo for our princess. She looks pretty good so far. So we pinch off a tiny piece, roll it up, and make it the nose. It's hard to get it stuck on there. And there we go. Now we're going to make the eyes, so the whites of the eyes. We make these little balls and flatten them and stick them on the face. And now, tiny little pupils. Again, these little black balls that we flatten and stick onto the eye. And a teeny tiny white highlight if you want. It's kind of a design choice if you want to give it that highlighted cartoon look. Try to make them the same size. And we can shape them a little bit with our tool here. And we put in the mouth. Now we need a little more of her outfit. So we just roll it out and then flatten it. We're using this shade of purple. And you see how we create this kind of ruffle all along the top of the dress. Roll out some more. Flatten a little bit and make it like a sash, sort of like a belt. Now these bigger pieces, I'm going to roll out. Really long. Flatten it again. And you can see we're making this sort of crinkled, ruffled ribbon all the way along. So it was one big piece really, but we end up using it as two pieces here. Roll out some more. Flatten again. And we do kind of a similar effect along the bottom. Use our tool to kind of get the edges where we want. And now we're going to take some more of her skin tone. And we're rolling it out. Bend. And take some more of that purple. Rolling. Use our tool here. And you can see how we're shaping this. We do the same thing for the other piece. And you've got yourself some gloved hands. And we connect them onto that arm. So now you see where we're going with it. Put it under that ruffle. It's hard to get it to stay in place. Doing the other side, a little pinching, and shaping it with our tool. Looks pretty good. Now we're gonna take this aluminum foil, cut a little piece out, and give her a lovely tiara or crown. Cut another piece and bend it like so. It gives you a nice statement necklace. It's hard to get it to go where you want it to. Use your tool to try to stick it in place. There we go. Looks beautiful. Now you can take a photo of this and bring it in to PuppetMaster. If you're watching this inside PuppetMaster and you're on an iPad, tap this icon to make the video smaller and keep working. Inside PuppetMaster, tap Puppets and Add Puppet. You can snap a photo from here or import a photo if you already took one. This is a good time to pause the video, go and take a photo or import a photo of your project, and then come back here and continue. Now you've got your photo. So we use our fingers to paint the body parts, the mouth, the chest, as you can see. The pelvis is just her skirt, basically. And the arms. And then when we get to the legs, we basically just skip them because legs are not visible here. And the joints like so. And there she is.
Hello Kitty Loving Day. You paint your walls different, but with pink. But the other rooms can be different colors, and you can paint this room a different color.
You can take inspiration from this, or you can go crazy and make your own thing. Either way, I'd love to see what you make. Share it and hashtag Made with PuppetMaster. If you're a kid, make sure and ask your parents or a teacher before sharing anything online.